what do you think are the future skills that we should all be thinking about, if not deploying already?
Look, every category, every industry is going to have those required skills that is, there's going to be nuance to them. And I think it all starts with the consumer decision journey, be you a B2B business or a B2C business, right? Like, how does your end consumer, begin and end with you in terms of like all the way to retention and loyalty? In the case of beauty, when it comes to like the specific skills that we have and the future of those skills, I would say that data is going to be one of those key things, data literacy. I think that there is an assumption that we all get data because we sort of like did that in school, right? Like, who doesn't really get data? But truly, when you talk to a lot of people, there's either a fear of data or I don't know what big data is, and I'm not like, I can crunch some numbers for you in Excel and it ends there. But democratization of data as it relates to how a company can deliver to your marketers as the end users to say, ooh, I have a pile of, not to be cliche, but like oil here, right? How do I process this to like get us to this Narnia or this apex of personalization, such that we can increase, the lifetime value of the consumer? I think that those skills, as it relates to personalization, begins with having data literacy, but secondarily also understanding how MarTech actually works. Back to digital literacy again. I'm not saying that everyone should learn to code, but at the very minimum, understand information systems. I think that is something that schools are starting to pay attention to, but I can guarantee you that you can never get a fresh grad out of school, where they kind of like know and understand how this works, which is why I think companies like General Assembly exist, right? Because you're filling in the gaps that the schools are not really teaching. Would it help to know, how to code and how, cloud architecture, distributed architecture work? Absolutely, because then you can start having meaningful conversations with your engineers, right, or your operations people to say, hey, I want to do X, Y, and Z with this consumer segment. And I know that, this particular product that we bought in the cloud, it's not capable of this. Could we potentially integrate this with, I'm making this up, like a third-party service that is API-led? I mean, even to have that conversation requires that bit of knowledge/skills, whatever you want to call it. A marketer isn't going to go in to actually do that work, but that conversation, to have that vocabulary so that the engineer understands you will be great.